be honest, nothing happened since last week, because last week candle was just doji, as you can see. So this is just like, same situation from last week. So far we have this point where simply, as we can see here, okay, price was finding resistance, price broke above, and so far didn't come to retest this level as support. That's one thing we need to keep in mind. But also we need to keep in mind that we have the last lower high on weekly time frame. So as I said, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then lower low. And maybe the price will come to test the last lower high before moving to the downside, or the price will come to break above. We will wait for the retest and then move to the upside, or just we'll see the price start to move to the downside from here, which is actually the 78.6% of Fibonacci, as we can see here on this chart. Okay, so as we can see, this is simply the last lower high, and right now we are at the 78.6%, where simply price cannot break above this level, So I believe with the news, we might see such big move happening in the market this week. If you remember in last week video, I told you, for me, the ideal scenario, if the price will come here all the way down to here, because the price broke above this level and didn't come to retest, that's number one. Number two, we have a gap, which is so far not fulfilled. Okay. Number three, also we have the Fibonacci level, the 50%. And as you know, and as I said from the Fibonacci lesson, that each of these levels is resistance and support. As you can see here, price broke, or for example, starting from here, price broke above the 38.20, came to retest it. The price broke above the 50, didn't come to retest it so far. And price broke above the 61.80 and came to retest it here. So far this level is open, and we have the gap, and we have this 102.50 level, which is also the price didn't, retest so far. So the ideal scenario, if the price will come, let's say, all the way down to here, okay, and then the price will go to simply, retest the last lower high, and from here maybe we'll start to move all the way to the downside, and I believe in one of the charts last week I did talk about that. Probably it was in the Euro USD, if I'm not mistaken. It was on daily time frame. Yeah. So as you can see, last week I recorded the video on Tuesday, right here, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, and I said that the price will go to the upside and then we'll start to move to the downside. And actually I recorded here on Tuesday, okay, the price came, as you can see, all the way up to here, but it didn't come to this point which I wanted the price to move even a little bit more up, just to come at the top of this green area and then start to see the decline. And the price didn't do that. So I would say still I would wait for this scenario. But let's get back to the DXY. So as I said, right now on the DXY, so far the price is just trapped at this point. As you can see, like this is a daily time frame. You see, guys, like doji, 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 doji is just nothing. We need to simply wait for the price or to break above here, or for the price to break down here, and then we can assess what we're going to do next. So this is simply from my last week video. So here's Tuesday when I recorded the video, and I said I'm waiting for the price to come down to this area and then start to move to the upside. And the price actually on Wednesday came but to the top of this area. I was waiting for a deeper, just retest, but simply the price didn't do that. So anyway, still at this point we need to wait. I know that this is a bit annoying. I know that this is okay. We are just starting the new year, so we wanted to trade. But guys, remember, patience. Patience is a virtue, I would say. And really, I know that I'm more optimistic for the market this year. And I know that just we need to wait, because believe me, it will pay off. You know, the market right now is just like, you know, testing the patience of everyone in the market, especially at this time of the year. As I said, everyone coming to the market with a new resolutions like, okay, in 2024 I want to do 1 2 3, I want to get these profits, and I want to do this and that, you know. And by the way, this is not first time, like market do that every year. So if you are trading for some time already, you will know that. So at the beginning of every year, you will see that, okay, people psychologically coming to the market with a new year resolutions. Like, you know, like at the beginning of every year, everyone says, okay, I want to go to gym, I want to do this, I want to do that, you know, etc., etc. And obviously people also coming to the market with some, you know, expectations. And expectations is one of the biggest mistakes or destroyer which you can have in the market. Okay. And this is what the market does. Okay. And as far as you keep risk management in place, okay, no problem. You know, you can do that and it's not a problem at all. That's why, for example, this month, okay, so far we did have 2-3 trades where simply maximum we lost around 2%, okay, which we don't know very good that this 2% can be easily recovered in one trade and even will end up in more profit, okay. But it's very important when you see that, okay, the market plays such a game with you, okay, and the market right now makes a lot of people, like, you know, lose their money because they have their expectations, their new year resolutions, and then they come to the market and then the market slap them in the face. And when you see that happening, the very good thing is, okay, step away and just wait. Let the market show, like, you know, the hands, and then we can simply decide what to do next. This is very important and very psychological aspect of the market, guys. Okay, please keep that in mind.